You know I can't forget that.
Now from a stadium that sees a different kind of football, EA Sports welcomes you to Allianz Arena, here in the German city of Munich. The NFL back in Munich for a second season. Great atmosphere. And off we go on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
The opening drive touchdown would be an ideal start on the road. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The NFL back in Munich for a second season. Great atmosphere.
Okay.
And off we go on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's the pistol snap to Young.
Come on,
first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The NFL back in Munich for a second season. Great atmosphere. And off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. To throw, Young. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Third and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a first down. Young gonna give it to Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again here. Second and 10. Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
Oh, don't get a bill.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers.
They blue or red? They blue or red?
Blue.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
It's up front. Same place where you got to do it from. Yeah. For real?
Here's Fournette. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll run with Fournette. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. They go play action with Ritter. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's going to have the Giants first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down. And that's exactly what they did.
They run here with Singletary. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Ritter. This one caught by Patrick. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
Here's a run with Singletary. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Ritter.
Pick them off.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. Ritter. He's got his tight end, that's Johnson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Now, Gano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The NFL back in Munich for a 2nd season. Great atmosphere. And off we go on EA Sports. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Giants. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he's going to have a 1st down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
That That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. Young quickly out to look at. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Right, what are you doing, Sugar?
A second down throw for Young. Now a loose football.
Right.
And the defense
Relax,
has it.
okay?
The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time, but contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato bouncing the ball back and forth.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And really nice catch here by Liget, and these are the weapons that they're trying to continue to surround Bryce Young with. He didn't have a lot to work with his rookie year, and now in comes a first-round draft pick.
And he's into the end zone.
There we go.
Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point.
You okay?
It's up
You okay,
and
Sugar?
through. Panthers get back in it. It is 21-7.
So what it do? Y'all can see it because you're sitting down. Low
The NFL back in Munich for a second season. Great atmosphere.
There you go.
And off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
For real? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Alright, so he gonna go up. So bing. This one we gonna do. I know.
So they
I
come
know.
to the line for first down and 10.
I know.
Patrick motioning here. Play action. It's Ritter. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass. And that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
On first down, it's Ritter. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
He's straight. 2 for 1.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The NFL back in Munich for a second season. Great atmosphere. And off we go on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's cut back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Look at play action with Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. It's second down. A run with Brooks. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Young. That is caught. He finds his big target, Legette. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this. Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, Young. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
We need to get that back.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Young.
Oh my God, he was open, Bryce. Come on.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's the toss.
On the ground, it's Fournette. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
We lose it there. Watch the play action.
They'll stick with him again. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. Using that big frame to try to get the yard, but I don't think he got it. Held up at the line of scrimmage. There's no gain. Now it's going to be 4th down. it here. And he will have a Giants first down. They managed to convert. They'll keep the drive alive.
Mike, the courage it takes to call that play so deep on your side of the field, and as a quarterback, they say that all in, you don't have a choice. You have to find a way to make this play work and pick up that first down.
Now Ritter on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. They go play action now. Ritter. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second, as the clock will stop for 45 seconds to go until halftime. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame him.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Young. That is intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive, and he'll get about 5. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the fake, here's Ritter. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Here is Getoffkeem to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Getoffkeem's kick is good. And the Giants going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The NFL back in Munich for a second season. Great atmosphere. And off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Here's Young to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. The NFL back in Munich for a second season. Great atmosphere. And off we go on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Young. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Akilla Witherspoon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll run the toss play with Singletary. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. He'll turn and hand this one off. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll stay on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of... Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards. On 2nd down, Young. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down. They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
I get it within 2 scores, I'm good.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Now Ritter to throw on 2nd down. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
What are you doing?
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Panthers will get just a bit closer. The NFL back in Munich for a 2nd season. Great atmosphere. And off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Drive will start on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 30. Second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
The backside.
And this will be a Giants first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Ritter. He's going to tuck it and go. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Patrick motioning here. They'll run. It's Singletary. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Here's Fournette. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll run with Fournette. Here is Getoffkeem to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Young to throw on 1st and 10. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Oh, it's bad.
Ooh. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's the pistol snap to Young. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds them.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now give on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants add on to their already sizable lead.
The last user trade away the future, though, for like the next 2 years. Like, and the trades he made was dumb. Like, now I gotta try to build throughout free agency because I'm not gonna be able to
The
get
NFL
good draft
back
picks.
in Munich for a 2nd season. Great atmosphere. And off we go on EA Sports. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
So I gotta build through free agency next year. The next couple years.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another try with Brooks. And And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Young. That's caught. It's Brooks. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Pistol give to Singletary. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.